This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Eno. That is not a place you overtake. Oh, he's side by side of him. They're going to go around the outside now to Fitzy.
Gets to the outside, around the outside of turn one, and he does indeed take the lead.
This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it.
Hello and welcome to 7th Gear Racing. This is round 10 here in Australia. Sorry Fusion, I forgot to upload the graphics. Downloaded them and then I forgot to upload them, so no intro graphic this week. But here we are in Q1, 16 drivers, so we'll be losing one unlucky driver from this session. There's a couple of drivers done their first proper laps on a set of SOS. SB's top session so far out of the 3 on those soft tyres. Here's and Tyler. Who else to look at? We've got K's returning from a few seasons break. No Zeno on the grid again, so looking like Benson has his title wrapped up already. We'll check the standings while I wait for the proper action to begin. So yeah, Benson 269 points ahead of Zeno, who's on 187, who's again not turned up this evening. So and then we have Dolphin in third with 118, Define on 117. So yeah, looks like Penster will be the champion of the 7GR Realistic Performance League. I'll call it the first season. We did sort of do a unofficial season at the end of last game, which he also won. Yeah, K's then goes top of the session at 17-1 in that McLaren. On board Dolphin, who is on SOS. See how he gets out on tonight in Williams once again, but he is a point ahead of Defiant. Still, Aros is not here tonight, so he would be in the house usually. So Louis is the next one down on 93 points, so about 30 points difference. So it's likely Dolphin will be in the Williams again next week, as well as Defiant. Dov did 18.0 by the way. Put himself P5 at a minute. As most drivers now out on the softs. On board with Lenny in the Ferrari, who I missed last week's race, was doing alright apparently last week for a retirement, so he got dropped all the way down to a Ferrari. You see a nice little slipstream off Dolphin, I think. Oh, he's actually on his outlap, so actually never mind. We'll come back to him, we'll go on board with Bob then. Now coming into, well, in the final sector now. And one of the Red Bulls. The Red Bull has a no-show this evening. It's going to be a 18-1 for P8 at the minute. Let's go back on board with Lenny and get started his lap now. Who actually won last week. It was actually Baby Boy who was the winner last week. His first win of the season. He was in a McLaren. He is in a. What's he in this evening? He's in an RB. A lot tougher this week. That's third last week. His fifth podium in a row. Only been outside the podium once, which was in Austria in round 4. And who came second? It was Tamas, who's a reserve driver. Isn't on the grid this evening, and then he goes P6. Yeah, it's quite close in that little midfield pack in a minute. Tony's up there in P4. Of course, we've still got the top of the table drivers to put in a lap. There's one of them, Baby Boy, 16.8. That's more like it. Into the 16s. If you can game enough, starting his lap in the Aston Martin. Just about keeps it in the track limits. Turn 1. Why is that devour? Something quick. Fusion has validated his lap. Plenty of time to go in and get another set on if he needs to. Don't think he'll risk a set of new softs, but he's actually going to go again, round again for. I think he's got a few laps in there. So there's only no need to risk a new set of tyres. There's only going to be one driver eliminated from this session. I don't know who it's going to be. Fusion Game definitely one of those who shouldn't be the one. Right, and let's have a look. The final set us off now. Benster just did his lap, P7. Rossi is happy with that. I think that'll be good enough to go through. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I don't. Well, Louis happy with that as well. As I said, them drivers at the back here, Fusion, Defiant, Fitz in a Ferrari, definitely. Bobson and Red Bull, all of them could go faster than that, definitely. That's a risk there from Louis and Rossi. More Louis, I'd say, but that is because obviously Louis retired and he's 13th, and anyone else can retire above him, and they'll be safe. But yeah, Louis in danger here. Deathwing, Fitz, and Fusion, I expect to go faster than 18.3. But we'll see what happens, so you never know. One invalidation, one little mistake will be the difference. Yeah, everyone above Louis now can just retire and relax. I don't know, Zia's connection, I've only seen it happen once this season. I know it has in the past been quite bad. Yeah, a bit odd he just decided to stop racing, and that's Fusion game at safe. Good laps, 17.5, puts in P6. Deathwing going to cross the line. There we go, beats Louis. Now it's up to Fitz in a Ferrari. You'd expect him to go at least 2 tenths. I know he's a whole second behind in a minute. Thought it was an 18.5, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on Fitz. He's now coming. No, he's not. Got 2 minutes left, so he's going to leave it last minute. I think he's actually just come into the pit, so he might have messed up his lap. He needs to quickly get back out there. And I think he needs to leave the pits right now. Which he is actually. That Fryman getting out there. Gary's there, and he's off. So let's see, he's gonna come out of pits with one. There we go. So he should get round fairly comfortable with a second or two to spare. But it is a pressure lap for Fitz now. It's got to improve by a second and a bit. Expect him to do so, but said one mistake and he is out of qualifying. SB going faster on his lap. K's as well on another lap as well. Hopefully not a new set, because that'd be a waste of tyres. Hopefully he's red. His first race of the season, and it was a different format back when he raced. Hopefully he has realised this is full quali and not short quali. He's coming to the pits. See if SB improves then, and we'll go straight to Fitz for a pressure lap in that Ferrari. SB does improve, goes P2 for this session, and Fitz did not make the line. So there you go. Louis, early retirement. He's got away with. not the driver I was expecting to get knocked out of Q1, but there you go. Pierce did a lap on the mediums for some reason. Not sure why you want to waste your mediums in quali, but there you go. Baby Boy top session by 3/10. SB second, K's third, Piers Define Fusion Toe up there in P7, Tyler Benson Lenny, Rossi Dolphin, Deathwing, Bob, and Louis was lucky to go through it in my opinion, but he's there. And into Q2, and Fitz did not manage to get round to do a final lap in time, but that is why you got to do your banker, even if it's a 3 or 4 tenths slower one, you've still got to do a banker. Look, Q2 then. Will be an interesting session because it's quite close in that midfield pack. And obviously, most of those have been bankers with only one driver going out of the session. Like I say, that Piers again on the mediums. There's Piers we're on board with. Right, here we go, first lap of Q2 in the Mercedes with Piers. So how he gets on. Safe turn 1 and 2. So you want to go flying over that curb. .6.5 for the first sector for Piers, and onto the next DRS zone. And fast, left, right. Very easy to bottom out the car, especially on the outside curb. And watch out for the massive curve on the inside. Decent third sector, looks like. Is it going to be a 17? No, it's going to be in the 16s. A good lap there from Piers. A good first run, especially if that was on used tyres as well. That was a good lap. And SB has crashed on his outlap. There we go. SB that the Q2, so we'll lose 4 drivers now. Not sure how he's managed that, but Rossi will go Fusion Gamer, and then Rossi puts in a lap. Deathwing made a mistake on his. And look for McLaren is on the outlap. So it's going to be the Red Bull of Bob. No, so RB, sorry, of Babe Boy. Top of the session. Q1. Winner of last week, Ariane Hungary. And how we looking this time round? It's another 16. It's on 17 dead. P2. That'll be good enough to go through. And who's this? Louis. Taking a shortcut somewhere. He's got to be careful to get in the way of the cars on a flying lap, which he avoids. Here's Bob, and he goes P7, 1:22. That's not going to be good enough to go through. And look, he's still struggling to get going. That's what he's doing. He's lost a bit of wing as well. Dolphin is on a better lap this time round. It's 18.2. Might need to improve on that to get through. Here's Tote around the final corner. A good performance in Q1 and a good lap in Q2 as well. That could all be enough to get himself through as well, but it's going to be on the cusp. More chaos going on that corner. What is happening in this corner? It's, maybe we're letting his teammate through the seam, Deathwing. It's about to start a lap. K's, here he is. And he's on a set of mediums. I wonder if he didn't realise it was a full quality. Probably should have told him, but I didn't really think to tell him, to be honest, but we'll see what he does on these set of mediums, see where he goes. Oh, there you go, fastest on the mediums, 16.6. He is in the McLaren, of course, one of the fastest cars on the grid. So that's interesting. If he's going to do that on the mediums, we'll see what he can do on the softs. And in the race as well, if he can upset the apple cart. Bedster, he's coming through stick 2. Fine, we've got more Bedster for the rest. There, just in time. Look at that. A rare mistake from Bedster. Keeps it out of the wall nicely though. And still in the session, most importantly. As I mentioned on whoever's lap, that outside curb is very dangerous. Car can easily bottom out, just like Bedster showed there. Okay, he's going to K's only use one set in a Q1, so maybe he does know. Tyler up to P6. Yes. Who's out on track then? Lenny. He's about to finish his lap. There we go. It's going to be a 17.3, good enough for P4, good enough to get through, I would imagine. Bedster go again. He did, but he's validated now, so it's going to be a little pressure lap for Bedster, if he feels any pressure. Defy as well, can leave it late to get himself through as well. But those two, Bob and Deathwing, are drivers currently in the drop zone. Dolphin will need to improve on the 18.2 to get himself through. So Louis and probably Tao as well. I think Tyler's probably going to be the one who's going to be safe there. Just 1/1000th of a second slower than Fusion Gamers time in the Aston Martin. Right, everybody in the pits, apart from Bob. .2 his first lap. He's definitely going to improve here, I would imagine. Get himself in the top 10. He does, but only just 17.8. And unless he's got fuel, which I don't think he has, I think that is Bob's quali done, and I think that will not be good enough to get him through to the pole position shootout. Benson now coming out early, probably playing it safe, get a few laps of fuel in there, so he doesn't have to do a single pressure lap, just in case he messes up the first one. Should be fine. Define, going to leave it late. So he'll stay on board with Benson then, because he will be the next one to set a lap. Right, here we go, on board Besser. Let's see what he can do. He's messed up his first run and his second. Well, technically this is his second run, but second lap he messed up as well. That's why he messed up last time. He stays well away from that curve this time around, because he knows just a slow banker would be good enough here. Doesn't need to go full throttle around these corners. Just good enough to get himself into top 10. Anything above 16.6 should be good enough, and there you go, 16.8, so 17.6 on that. Yeah, Benson at 16.8, put himself P3 and into Q3. Toe is now out on track. Someone jumped up the order there. That was Dolphin. He gives himself safe into Q3. But it is quite close for the drop off. I've got definitely 17.7 at the minute. in that P10 position, and there's only a 10th difference between 10th and 7th, so Defiant, who's expect to get through. Toe has been showing some good laps so far tonight. Can he improve by a couple of tenths to get himself into Q3, sorry, for the first time this season? Here he comes to the line, and it is a really good lap for Toe. 17.4 pushes Tyler out of qualifying for now. He's on a lap, so he can improve definitely. Can he get himself in the top 10? No, he can't, so that is going to be definitely out. Bobina is out as well, so it's only Defiant and Tyler who can improve, who can push Fusion and Dolphin out. And Dolphin is in the pit, so if Defiant and Tyler do improve, Dolphin will be out of Q2. And here is Tyler. There's K's top of the session, 16.5 on a set of slots, I assume this time. Yes, it was. Here's Tyler. Can he put Fusion down? Yes, he does. Where do you go? P5 for Tyler. Fusion Gamer needs a lap here. Just needs to improve by 5 thousandths of a second, or no, 7 thousandths of a second to, no, 8 thousandths of a second, sorry, to knock Dolphin out of it. Or someone else did anyway. Defiant did, and Fusion goes up to P4, and Defiant knocks Rossi out of qualifying as well. So yeah, that was very close for that P10 position to get into Q3. Knocked Dolphin and Rossi out late on there. Toe into Q3 for the first time this season. Showing some good laps tonight as well. He beats Defiant. Louis into Q3 as well. Yeah, some good performances there. So there we go, K's top session to Piers, Benster, Fusion, Baby Boy, Tyler, Lenny, Louis, Toe and Defiant make it through. And we lose Rossi, Dolphin, Deathwing, Bobina and SB who crashed on his outlap. Right, and here we go. Pole position shootout. Louis out first in the Haas. I can't remember the time for the top of session in Q2. I think it was a 16.4, was it? I can't quite remember. From Cave. But here we go from Louis. First lap of Q3. Ooh, it's a bit shaky on the exit down turn 2. Right, there we go, 17.3 for Pierce, which is beaten by Fusion 17.1. So we're looking for a low 16 here for pole position. So I think it was 16.4 from K's last time round. On board with Defiant. He invalidated. I didn't actually see where he invalidated, or it didn't look like an invalidation through there. That's invalidated, unfortunately, so you have to go in. But again, that's probably on a used set of tyres, so it's not the end of the world, but you like to get the banker in early on. Here is Cates, who's top of our session. Can he beat his Q2 time? I mean, the 16s again. 16.7, not quite, but a decent banker there from Caves. Benster does 17.1, and here's Lenny taking a bit too much of that inside curve there. Lenny is going to do a 17.3, puts him currently P4. Just ahead of Pierce. Just doing on board Bay Boy then. And pole position contenders, I would say. for Lenny just ahead. Hopefully doesn't impede Bayboy here. It's not being too helpful, but he's getting into the pits. It's going to be a 16.3 from Bayboy. There you go. Good lap there. 5 cents quicker than Baby Boy. Yeah, I was about to say that second set didn't look too tidy from Tyler, and it's 17.8. I'm just gonna keep an eye on here because I'm gonna feel he's gonna cut a corner here. Nope. So everybody back in the pits, or now coming out to do probably the final lap toe, and Defiant not set a lap yet. Baby Boy top session then by a good 4 tenths or so. Tyler rushes to get back to the pit lane. It's going to be close if Tyler's going to get another lap in it. Same with Baby Boy, but Baby Boy is already parked up actually, so he should be okay. So go on board with Fusion because he'll be the next one. Currently P3, not a bad lap, 17.1. Let's see if he can go into the 16s and maybe challenge for a second row spot on the grid potentially. I don't think he'll get the front row. I think that'll be Baby Boy and Benster. That's always leads us best to the last session. So look out for K's as well, I think. Well, could be K's and Baby Boy actually on the front row. And has he improved on a 17.1? It is in the 16s. This is exactly the same time as K's. So good lap there from Fusion. Where's Toe? Coming around the final corner now. He's just starting a new lap, so he might have messed up the first one. But he's going to get a time on board and go ahead of Defiant for now. So everybody now out on the lap to Tyler. Where is he? Recently warming the tyres up. It'd been very close if he made it. How much time was left? A minute. Plenty of time. Hayes on a hot lap. Who else on a hot lap now? Toe. It is. Let's go to Toe. Two drivers there, Mercedes and the red RBs starting the lap very close together. Lenny unfortunately did not make the line. Toe goes up to P7 ahead of Tyler. Who is happening here? Babe Boy starting a lap just ahead of Piers, which is not going to help Piers. Yeah, should have organised that themselves through the thing, and Louis has Verdet, so he'll start P9 at best. Lenny Case has also finished. He improved his lap, but not quite good enough to challenge Baby Boy. And that's Defiant starting P10. He has Verdet once again. Game managed to get himself another lap. He's up on his time. Looks like Babe Boy has aborted his lap, so it's Piers next, which probably, I would not imagine, not a very quick lap. Let's see what he can do. Stuck behind Babe Boy, starting very close. That's looking good actually. 16.8 does improve. P6 for Piers. But Toe's finished. Boy's finished. Oh, there we go. Don't even see Betts across the line. He's P4. Confusion game, and there you go, on the front row. They doubted him, and he's on the front row. Good lap from Fusion. So there we go, Baby Boy on pole once again. Fusion Gamer second, Hayes and Betster on the second row. Tyler will start P5. Piers, Lenny, Toe, good performance in qualifying from him. Louis, 9th, and Defiant will start 10th. We're going to go at 9 o'clock, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Right then, the countdown should be on. So it's round 10 of 15. Here in Melbourne. Here we go. We have 5 red lights. And away we go. It's a good start from Baby Boy on the outside there. As we try and get a good camera angle into turn 1. K's getting ahead of Fusion for second place, and there's Baby Boy up the road already. So good start from Benson as well. He's side by side with Fusion Gamer. He's not had the best of starts in that Aston Martin. He's fighting off Benson here, but Benson will have the inside line. But Fusion Gamer trying to hold it round. There's a bit of contact, and Benson loses momentum and will have to settle in for P4, Tyler P5. Pierce Toe still there, defying up a couple of places. Louis and Rossi, looks like everybody is still on track and going. So good start there from everybody. There's position changes. Look at that, Lenny big loser down 4 places off the start, and Bob in that Red Bull at the back there. Here's Tyler trying to look down the inside of Benson to find up a couple of places now. He gets ahead of McLaren of Toe. Toe loses a bit of momentum, and Louis is going to take advantage and also go past Toe up to P8. DRS sack defender. Let's have a quick look at the strategy. Only Rossi and Fitz on the hard tyres, everybody else opting for the mediums. There's a bit of action in the back here. Who's this? Dolphin and SB side by side in turn 1. Dolphin tucks in for P14 behind SB, and he's got a decent run. Pushing SB along here. Is he going to go for the move? No, he's going to back out. And this Dolphin, sorry, has some wing damage there, as you can see on the right hand plate. She'll be nursing now. Baby Boy second ahead of K's. Very good start here from Baby Boy. Can K's get back in the DRS? I don't think he got it. That's Fusion will close the gap. Yellow flag in the back, and that's Lenny. He's heading off, and so is Toe in the same corner. 2 RL boys at the back now. Who's that? Lenny out of the session now, as he's crashed there on that same corner. Everyone crashed at the qualifying, and we have a VSC. Let's have a quick look. Any damage in the back here. Piers has gone in. Toe, no damage for him. Surprised Dolphin didn't get that wing fixed. Oh, there's the safety car. Safety car has come out. So Dolphin actually crashed into it. Good to hear about this glitch. There's VSC and then the safety car just randomly pops out. So we'll see what happens. Very safe to climb. Baby Boy K's. Fusion Benson Tyler is top 5. And Dolphin does go into the pits indeed for that wing change, and appears to get another wing change, unless he forgot to change it last time. But you can do a medium now as well, so not a bad strategy there for Piers, if that was on purpose. Probably next lap, because still waiting for Dolphin and Piers to catch up. And indeed, it is. Even though it says on the screen, virtual safety car. Toes coming in and Dolphin's coming in again. Imagine to do the same strategy, medium now. Toe onto the hards. Oh, Dolphin onto the hards, so maybe halves to the end. Dolphin get a wing change. Not sure what's going on. There we go, safety car in this lap. Here we go, looks like Baby Boy's gone fairly early. We're back underway. He's got a decent jump here on Case. Caught Stephen a little bit, but not too bad. Case had a good last corner to catch back up. There we go, back on the way. Lap 6 of 29. Safety car apparently still out. Should be annoying on my screen, but we'll deal with that. Moves in the background here, SB getting past Deathwing up to P9. Oh, and K's picking up an early 3 seconds as well as Toe. It's not going to help his podium cause here, but again, Big Boy shows some good early pace in that RV to break away from that DRS and look at Feud Game in Air. All over the back of this McLaren. K's struggling a bit on this restart. Spencer as well lurking behind. Tyler also in the mix for the podium. Define right behind. And then Rossi on them hard tyres is causing a bit of a train in the midfield. The rest will be active for the next one. Looks like Fusion Game actually going for the early move hit. Round the outside he goes. He does manage to get the inside line for the next corner and can force K's a little bit off track there. All fair. Oh, Tyler gets a good snap. Manages to save it. That's cost. I'll let Big Boy out in front by another half a second, but DRS is now active and K's could well come right back at Fusion here, which he is going to do, but he's going to get done before the turn. They're going to side by side through this fast corner that K's smartly will back out of that. There's a bit of action just behind as well. Define gets ahead of Tyler. As they're all scrapping for position, down go to the side of K's into second place momentarily again, but Fusion Gamer manages to hold him off for now as with DRS will be active again. Spencer going down the inside of K's now as K's comes back across track, bumps Spencer, and that's going to allow Defiant through, and K's is going to go through as well. Up to second place again, a little bit naughty there from K's, coming across track, and look at Spencer's front wing. Spencer's got a good run on Defiant. He tries round the outside, a bit boxed in, but he's going to have the inside line, and some nice breaking there from Spencer. And good racing overall. As Tyler smashes into the wall, he's a bit nervous at that corner. Yeah, good little scrap there. Well, good news for Baby Boy as he's 2.5 seconds in the lead as Louis is making a move on Tyler. Tyler dropped down to P7 there. Cover the sake as they're scrapping the midfield here as well. Someone tries to get past that hard runner as Fitz runs into the gravel and is at the back of the grid now. Yeah, it's basically two races going on now. There's a big train here, and obviously the front pack. Good scraps everywhere. The field damage for Fitz as well. Back to the front end, DRS active once again. No moves on the front pack here. No moves on turn one. Definitely trying to keep up with SB. Just about keeping in DRS. Fitz coming in for that wing change. No moves. Turn 4. Actually, there was Spencer ahead of Fusion Gamers. That appears he meant to make a move, but it didn't. But yeah, Spencer up to P3 now. And actually, Mayboy potentially made a mistake here. He's lost half a second, and it's still coming down quite rapid. Lost about 7/10 there, Baby Boy. Must have made a mistake somewhere. Now Spencer hunts down K's. He's dispatched Fusion. Fine. Yeah, as in the background there, Tyler and Louis scrapping down the inside. Tyler goes and it's contact, and there's a bit of wing flying off as well. It was just a bit of debris. There's no visual damage there, so I'm not too sure if there's damage on one of those cars. It's quite hard to make a move on that corner now with that massive curve on the inside. Looks like Tyler there just went over it. Game correct himself as well as Spencer. He's struggling there. Baby Boy's getting reeled in now as K's managed to find his rhythm. And he's back on it now. He's hunting down Baby Boy, bringing the rest of the pack with him. Tyler just hanging on there in the DRS. In the midfield then, SB train going on. Hunted down by Deathwing, Piers, and then the hard runners. As I mentioned, Toe and Dolphin will try and go to the end, see what happens. And, Fitz is detached from the field. So it's a move here. There's Deathwing getting ahead of Speed through the little S's. Nice little move there. Deathwing. And here we go, side by side action in the background as well. Piers also getting ahead of the Alpine of Speed. And Toe making a move up to P11 as well. Rossi also has a penalty along with Toe and Kays, so good scrapping in the midfield as well. Back for podium places currently. Benson has got a good run here on Kays. Will he go for it now? He's turning off his ERS early. And, Fusion gets a snap under braking. The rear's locking a little bit. He's going to lose a bit of ground. Stays ahead of Defino. Stays in the DRS, most importantly, of Benster. Fits at the back of the field there, setting the fast lap 19.1. But here we go, Benster. We'll make the move here. So he's going to go for it. Okay, he's not going to fight it too much. And Benster up to P2. Let's see what Benster's pace like. They were starting to catch Baby Boy. We'll see if they start catching it with Benster leading the pack. Rossi second penalty of the evening, and he's off the track as well into the gravel. Still going. It's caused a VSC because he's got no wing. Not sure what happened there. Couldn't even bring out full safety car. I think it's just going to be a VSC, and everybody's dived in the pits just in time to take full advantage of this. Looks like Piers going to carry on and take the lead of this race. Any double stackers to look out for? I don't think there is in that pack. Everyone's driving a different car. So Piers, Toe and Dolphin up here now. Just going to mix up the grid. And that was almost a perfect VSC from the front runners, wasn't it? Ended as coming out of the pits. That was perfect for all these front runners there. Perfect timing. There's a scrap going on again in the midfield as Louis getting Defiant's bum there. Pushes him ahead. Don't think there was any damage. May have even helped Defiant make the move on Fusion. So let's have a look then. Got Tote is in the lead now. He has overtaken Piers for the race lead for now. And Piers and Dolphin currently on the podium places, but well, actually saying that, Toe and Dolphin could go to the end, so they're actually there on merit rather than they have to pit. So we'll see. Obviously, it's not going to pan out well for them in the end, but you can enjoy their moment up top. And here comes Kays making a move on Benster down into turn 1. Gets ahead for P5, and he's got DRS again to stay ahead and try and catch up to Baby Boy. Defiant's lost a lot of time here to Benster and Kays. I'm not sure how or when this happened, but 5 seconds, a good chunk of time they lost, and they were scrapping with Louis, or Fusion Game has dropped down quite a lot as well, so not sure what's happened in this little battle. But whatever's happened, cost them all 5 seconds to the pack. And Piers is going to retake the lead here. Benson moves past Kays once again. Toe, good run at the S's, and doesn't quite have enough speed to retake the lead of the race. Just gets a little snap there, Dolphin. Good for any opportunity to get past. And Baby Boy now has caught the leaders. See, he's got more with Baby Boy. And his point of view here. And there's going to be good news for Benson and Kays, because these 3 cars is going to hold up Baby Boy for short. And so that is Rossi, who's again struggling on the S's. He stopped on track. Please get going, please. There we go. There we go. Towed down the other side, but Pierce sees it coming and gets the switch back. He got to the outside line, side by side, and this is going to hold up Baby Boy massively. And there you go. And Toad picks up another penalty, unfortunately, but there we go. Cost Baby Boy the DRS buffer that he had. Which again, no wing. Sorry, just to make sure he didn't crash into the pits by purpose. As we're missing the big battle up front, Dolphin's going to take the lead for the first time this evening. Who's that trying to stick past from the inside? Toad makes a mistake. He tries to give Baby Boy some room. There's car on the outside. Watch out, Toad. There's Piers on the inside there. It almost gets shoved in the grass. There's more contact as they're both trying to squeeze through this corner. There's chaos here at the front. Oh, and there's a Mercedes. Sorry, McLaren has been turned into by the other McLaren, I think. Toad just maybe turned in the early, but there's cars everywhere. And, in goes Piers for his pit stop. Get out of that chaotic battle that was going on. And in the mix of that, Rob Benson's lost a bit of time. So now Baby Boy takes the lead back from Dolphin. And Benson settling for third now as Tyler and Defiant battling. There's battles everywhere, it's a bit chaotic. Half a lap here. Everywhere you look. Oh, and Toad getting another warning. There's 3 now, I think, for Toad. Unlike Toad to get a penalty throughout the whole race, let alone 3, as he's taken by Kays again. And here we go, Tyler. Defiant going at it again. Fusion Gamer trying to get involved as well. They're losing time again. They lost 5 seconds last time I looked. Now I lost about 6 or 7 to Benster. Tyler going wide. That'll be a track limit warning. Dolphin just about keeping up with DRS here with the leader Baby Boy. Benson just behind, pushing Dolphin along here. He wants to get past, ideally. Dolphin is fighting for that position. He is probably going to go to the end on those hard tyres, and he's doing a good job so far, but I imagine about 5 lap time he's going to be struggling a little bit. Tyler ahead of Fusion Gamer. It's all mixed up again. Game ahead of Defiant. Louis just behind in this battle. Not much else going on in terms of the rest of the field, and there is Benson making that move on Dolphin down straight, and there he can set his eyes on Baby Boy, get back in that DRS, and start stalking Baby Boy there till the end. And it's all mixed up again. This time Defiant's ahead of his pack. Fusion Gamer's lost a couple of places, and Tyler now P7. And Lou just sitting behind there. He fancies, say, a bit of a risky move there. So Dolphin then just losing out with DRS now, struggling a bit to keep up. There's Kays. Goes up to P3 on track. Defiant fastest lap of the race. There. And we're getting very close here to overtake the Fusion Gamer, but he's lost a bit of momentum. Now he moves into turn 3 there. So yeah, Benster takes the lead here for the first time this evening. Very close. DRS, it should be able to make the pass quite easily. Baby Boy, no defence to that. Yeah, Benson take the lead for the first time on lap 17 of 29. A little bit of a break up between Kays and Dolphin. So that penalty for Kays at the minute It's quite close. If he's going to get a podium or not, as Define has a little bit of drift, and that's going to allow Tyler to move through, and Fusion Gamer as well. Or is it just about Define going to hold on? There's a contact. Define's going to lose all momentum, and going to lose a place to Louis there. Manages to keep it going. Louis down the inside of Fusion, backs out of that just about on board with Define now. Oh, we're scrapping is helping. Whoa, what's happened there? That's Fusion Gamer into the wall. Could be a safety car. There's a bit of a tangle between Louis and himself. And all Fusion Gamer's good work has now gone. I didn't quite see what happened, and maybe Louis went down the inside, tangled with Fusion, and then Fusion into the wall. I think Define just managed to avoid contact or any damage, but Tyler has caught up to toe now. Next contact. Very old tyres in his toe. Double the life of Tyler, so it should be a nice simple move. And there it is, up to P5 for Tyler. Fine will be following through shortly. Baby Boy back ahead of Benson now. Fitz and Fusion into the pits. There we go, Define going to get past Toe here. Oh, Toe's got some damage there on the left end plate. Explains why he's been struggling for the last few laps. Yeah, Toe not making that too easy for Define, but he is through now. And 1.1 seconds away from Tyler, who's now closing in on Dolphin. So Tyler here. Potential podium coming up, but K's just has a 3-second time penalty, which he's currently safe from. But we'll see what happens when Tyler and Define get ahead here of Dolphin. Clears ahead of Bobina for P10. There's a bit of a battle out the back now as well. Tyler gets a 3 seconds, so that could be out the window now for Tyler for the podium. Went for a move and then decided to back that one out as he wasn't sure where Dolphin was going to place his car. Louis chasing down SB for P8, and there's a little bit of a battle here for P10 as well. Here's Deathwing and Bobina batting that one out as Define. Oh, what's happening here? Define ahead of both Tyler and Dolphin. Down that straight. Double overtake there from Define. I'm looking at the wrong Williams. There we go. Ooh, a bit of a drift again from Define, but stays in P4. Back to the front then as Spencer going to take the lead down into turn 1. He is. Could be a good scrap to the end here between himself and Baby Boy. Kenny's not really making any inroads, but that gap is increasing behind because these two have been scrapping all race, and there's another yellow flag, and this time it's Toe who's already had that damage. And he's had a decent performance as Toe this evening, but it's all going down there. But he's still in the top 10 just about, but he's still got that 9-second time penalty to come at the end of the race. Let's again. Bayboy, change positions. And well as Tyler and Defiant. Dolphin's still there. No, he was behind these two. He's dropped behind SB now, so unless there's damage from that fusion incident, which now looking, I think there is damage. Yeah, damage from that fusion incident, I'd imagine. Dropped him back. And there we go, changes places again for the lead. Will be a nice theme for the race with tactics to come into play with the last couple of laps. Fine, right up Tyler's rear here. As he move down the inside to turn 3. Oh, that's contact. He sort of he didn't really go for it, did he? Sort of went for it, but didn't at the same time. And anyway, Tyler survives spin. No harm done. It's just cost him a bit more time to K's. And once again, the lead changes. Not a lot else going on, apart from lots of switching around. Down the DRS straights, there we go, side by side. Tyler not fancying it this time, and Dolphin probably loving this at the minute, because he probably hasn't got the pace of the two ahead on those fresher tyres, but because they're battling so much, he can just have a little taxi ride, and now SB and Louis have caught them up as well, and in the train. There we go again. Just time bets to not go for the move into turn 1. He may fancy it down this straight. Let's just see if he's actually he's just on medium at the minute. Yeah, he's turned it off. He doesn't want to make the move. So it's going to be a tactical little battle, as it is normally for the lead on this game. That's why I don't really like the recharges. It's a bit silly. It's just too easy. On the last game, we've used the ERS quite tactically, and then takes about 5-6 laps to recharge. Not on here, it takes like 2 corners and then you've got a full battery again, so it doesn't really work out too well in my opinion. Again, Defiant wrestling that Williams around the last corner, and he's actually, I say under threat there, but it's actually Dolphin. The Alpine is again Defiant struggling down that turn 1. SB slightly lock on the rears there. Oh, a bit of action for P10. Fitz as it will come back, and a bit of lawn mowing as well. Bob will take that back. Definitely on the softs. Don't need that up anymore, do we? Benson staying behind for a couple of laps, and he'll probably do so until the final lap. And Bayboy forces him to. SB ahead of Dolphin now, so he'll be struggling on those old tyres, but P7 will be okay as long as he keeps up with Louis, because he's got that penalty. So right up there, decided not to make a move. So probably purposely easing off as well on the exits, and no doubt go for it on the final lap. But these two are going for it every single corner. Define this time ahead of Tyler. Tyler's got a penalty, so he's going to drop behind SB currently as well, and possibly Dolphin if he manages to keep up with this DRS train. But SB almost out of DRS here between Tyler and Define. Actually, Benster probably forced into the move there for P1. Tyler's got a good run, but probably not good enough to make the move. Back up there, Fusion Gamer. It's having a decent race, now down to P12 unfortunately. And now it's Baby Boy's turn to ease off the pedal. There's going to be some slow lap times for these two in the last couple of laps, I'd say. But yeah, Case has got that podium in the bag on his return. Just driving by himself right now. Got nothing to attack for or lose. This gap's getting bigger and bigger. With all this scrapping. Here's a good scrap for P4. It's currently going to be Define who takes it with the penalties. But it's been a good watch for, and SB is potentially in for that P4, but no, he's definitely not. Fusion Gamer going to pit, try to steal the last, or try to steal the fastest lap of somebody who potentially has it in the top 10. I think it's actually Defiant. Could be Defiant. I'm looking at. I want that. That is Fitz at the minute. So yeah, Fitz would get a point for fastest lap. Okay, it's like a game of chicken who can go slowest up front, but Kay's not really closing in the gap, so maybe they are still going quite quick at a good pace. And here's SB getting involved in the little battle now. Define, what's that? That's a strange, either lock-up or a strange non-contact that happened there. Didn't look like there was any contact, maybe it's just Define locking up slightly, but SB was ahead. Not that Define cares, because he's the one without a penalty. Dolphin's actually here for P5. Like I said, he just keeps up in that DRS. It's looking good. So now Fitz gets the penalty. And actually a purple sector there from Defiant. They were 5/10 off, and the gap is now closing to K. So Baby Boy is playing tactics, staying behind here. Wonder if Benson will fake a mistake here and this is where the ERS in the last game was good, because if you saved your battery, you go on the attack and defend or whatever. If you used it earlier on to get in the position, but now you can just pretty much have infinite ERS, and yeah, just it's not fun. All you got to do is just do what Baby Boy's doing now, just stay behind. Drive slow. And look at that, he's not even full throttle like halfway down that straight, he's just staying behind. It's, I don't know. If there was other cars behind, it'd be a bit more fun, but there's a 1v1 up front, and it's yeah, it's quite silly. But there goes SB down the inside, and Didn't give Define a lot of respect there, did he? Off them off, and then didn't let him back on as Louis goes through. But again, Define won't care because he'll still get that P4. But anyway, last lap then. Let's see. Playboy puts down that throttle. Look at 2.4 seconds now to Kaiser. Dropped to second off the pace. Just to see if they overtake. But look at Benson, got a good run out of that. They've exceeded the track limits a little bit as well. If he can afford a warning, he can. It's going to be Playboy's last realistic chance. He's got a very good run. Nice, a lot better corner than Benson. Benson going very defensive to the inside. On the curb goes Playboy. He can't get the traction on that curb. Benson is going to defend very, very well. Playboy playing the tactics, make sure he's got the DRS for the final lap, but it did not matter because Benson put on a good defensive display there to keep him behind. Kays is going to pick up the podium on his return, and who is going to be on top of this order? It is going to be Define. It's going to be SB fourth, but Define will take it with the penalties. There it is. SB fifth, and Dolphin up to sixth, just missing out on fifth place by 6/10. Fitz is going to start his way home for P10 in the Ferrari Bob. I didn't see too much of him in the race. He'll finish P11. Deathwing again, didn't see a lot of him. I'll finish P12. And Tote, maybe a bit unfortunate, but he did get a lot of warnings, so I don't think it would have made too much difference whether he had that damage or not. He will finish P13, and if he came here with no wing, finishing off. He was a bit unlucky. He was in that fight for P4 as well, but unfortunately he had a tangled Louis. But positives, he'll be, well, won't gain too many points, and he'll be in a decent car next race as well. So there we go, there is the full order. Benson holding off Playboy for the win. Kays on his turn finishes P3, Define, SB, Dolphin, Tyler, Louis, Piers, Fitz is top 10, and then Bobina, Deathwing, Toe, Fusion, we lost Rossi, and then Lenny early on the second or third lap there. So yeah, I enjoyed that race. That was a lot of scrapping, a bit of chaotic at times. Let's see where we are next week. For round 11 we are at Miami with 5 rounds to go then. Miami next week, followed by Qatar, Canada, Abu Dhabi, and then we finish the season off in Spain. But yeah, good racing tonight from everyone, and we'll see you next week. Good night.
This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Eno. That is not a place you overtake. Oh, he's side by side of him. They're going to go around the outside now to Fitzy.
Gets to the outside, round the outside of turn 1, and he does indeed take the lead.